Alright, welcome back to the shop. Today's going to be a little different. What I've got is a hose, an air hose, that's starting to fail. It's not that old. But I think what happens is that when I use the parts washer, maybe the solvent gets on my hands and I think it deteriorates the rubber. And it makes it fail here at the top. And then in addition to the solvent running down my hands, there's also, more work being done to this end of the hose than in any other part of the hose. So what's starting to happen is this end, it's actually sort of pushed it back together, but it was starting to bubble out and hold air. So I've got this thing almost completely empty. And I'm going to put this Flexzilla. It's an adapter. We'll see how this thing works. The hole in here is a little smaller. I use the Milton V style, the high flow hoses, but anyway, this has got a little knob here and a strain relief. We'll see how that works. I'm going to go ahead and cut this and we'll install the new one. So. This is a pain in the butt. Alright, so I've got that on now. I need to shove this piece in. Looks like that's about as far as it's going to go. So there it is. There's the... I've never had a wobble socket end like this. We'll see how that works out. But I don't... Well, the compressor's all charged up and it seems to... I don't hear any leaks at all, which is... These little ball valves are amazing. I have no idea how that works, but the fact that they can transition air through there without it leaking is something that surprises me. So I went ahead and, to try to explain what the problem was, I went ahead and cut this hose apart. You can see the outer sheathing just peels back real easily on this section where I had the closest to the end, as opposed to further down the hose. The two pieces are mated together very well here, but very poorly here. I suspect that's my fault, but it's hard to say. So I will report back if there is an issue with this, but hopefully this is a good repair. And the economics of this, I probably should have mentioned this at first. A new hose, roughly between $22 and $35, depending on what you're looking for. This, with the wobble in, was $11, I think, maybe $12. So there's a little bit of savings involved in it, and you don't want to fix these things with the barb end and a hose clamp, because you'll invariably cut yourself with it. So it seems to be relatively well designed, and it's difficult to get on there, but it really feels nice. First glance, it seems to be a little bit nicer than I'd anticipated. So anyway, that's it. That's the Flexzilla end adapter. What do they call it? Reusable fitting with ball swivel. So anyway, just a quick clip. So hope you guys are having a good weekend. Thanks.